Okay, so we're on our way to the Mary Cemetery of Romania. They call it one of the 7 wonders of Romania. I'm not sure what the other 6 are, but we're going to see one of them. And starting here in Rachiv, we're going to cross over the border, just make a little day trip of it because we're not living too far away from here. And we'll see what there is to see on the other side of the border in Romania at the Mary Cemetery. All right, let's go. So this is Rachiv as we enter the autumn season. Beautiful Rachiv. So we got our bus tickets here in Rachiv. We're gonna get some coffee because we have 40 minutes to wait. And then we'll be on our way to the border town. And from there, we will hop the border into Romania so that we can enjoy the happy times, the happy times at the Mary Cemetery. That's right. So if you want to be this cool, you shop here. This is the place. Everybody's cool. So here we are, off the bus and in Solovino. Solovino.
So this is another resort town where people go to the Salt Lakes.
Ah. Well, we're not going to be able to check out the Salt Lakes today because we are crossing the border. The idea of a day trip to Romania was our friend Marina's. We invited her to visit us in our cabin in the Carpathians, and she said, "Let's go to the Happy Cemetery." To which we responded, "The what?" Leaving town. All right, so here we are at the Ukrainian-Romanian border. And what's the name of the town?
No idea.
What's the name of this town?
Oh, Solotvino, but we are leaving Solotvino and going to Romania.
We're leaving Solotvino and going to Romania.
And you can see that some people, they just park their bicycles here and cross.
Yeah, just top off. I wonder why you can't take the bicycles over the border.
I don't know.
Evidently that lady can. Anyway, so wish us luck, and
All right.
we'll see you on the other side. This was a very quiet border crossing. We got quickly stamped out on the Ukrainian side, and now we're going to head on over to Romania.
And I got another compliment for my hat.
And you got another compliment for the cap, huh?
That's right.
All right. We'll stop on over here in duty free. What do you say?
Okay.
Okay, we are crossing the bridge into Romania. Here we go, crossing the river. What's the name of this river? Do you know?
No. What is the name? Tisa, I think.
It's the Tisa. Okay, crossing the Tisa into Romania. Here we go.
Oh.
All right, so we just got stamped into Romania.
We did it!
It was a painless procedure, and here we are in a new country. Let's explore.
Bună ziua!
Bună ziua! All right, so how does it feel to be in Romania? Here we are.
Well, I have to get used to the idea that I shouldn't speak Ukrainian with these people.
That's right. And we're finally in Europe.
Yes.
Officially, we're in Europe.
Yeah, so it's gonna take me a while to adjust because I still want to speak Ukrainian to people. But we can try to make some acquaintances with locals here and ask how it feels to live in this town. Maybe they have some recommendations. And yeah, I'm gonna try. Why not?
All right.
Hi. Let's try again.
There's MXA Club. Feel the night, live the beat. Indeed. Unfortunately, Drink and Bar Escape appears to be closed for good.
Are prietenă Ucraina. Bogdan, merge, vine Ucraina, Italia, România. Imitirul vesel, săpânța.
We're going to the Mary Cemetery and Dragoș is taking us there.
In a taxi on the way to the Mary Cemetery. Even though her father is Romanian, she doesn't speak. But since Romanian is a Latin language, unlike Ukrainian, and Valentina can speak some Spanish, we're gonna try to get by with Spanish here in Romania. When I first came to Romania in 2001, it was after studying Italian in university, so it was easier for me to get by with my
Uite,
meager Italian than
Madrid, Zenit.
than English.
La Madrid.
He's trying to show us pictures on his phone and
His son, he plays for
drive at the same time. Your son plays for Real Madrid?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
He plays. He goes to different countries to play football, and this is his family. So
I see.
he's very proud of him.
Oh. No wonder he's a fan. Real Madrid. So we have friends from Barcelona, I guess.
Aici în Turcia.
So not only is this small town the home of the Mary Cemetery, they've also got this magnificent wooden church here. Let's see if we can get in. Can't. And souvenir stalls here as everywhere. They have embroidered shirts that look remarkably like Ukrainian embroidered shirts, but I suppose it's a regional thing. And we have the booze collection here.
Yeah, I like the bottles with crosses in them. And this one.
You get the bottles they put little wooden sculptures in there. You have the Shapanta. And you can get some food here. Tripe soup, my favorite. All right, here we are at the Mary Cemetery, finally. And we're pretty impressed so far.
I'm so impressed. This is one of the most gorgeous towers I've seen. It's so powerful and
Yeah, Romania. What little of it I've seen is a very interesting place, and I've always wanted. Oh wow, check that out! Look at that. One of the wonderful things about travel is you're always finding out about strange new stuff, and this is definitely something strange. This is unexpected. I'm gonna have to get someone Romanian to translate this for us, but all of these tombstones, everybody looks pretty happy to be dead. A lot of guys. Oh yeah. You guys had. So Marina's pointing out that a lot of these guys are having a drink here in the afterlife. This one's playing his shepherd's pipe. So we've been told that this one is amusing. What did it say?
He was a bartender and shop owner.
Uh-huh.
Alcoholic shop owner.
Alcoholic shop owner.
Yes.
So it's in praise of his alcoholism there.
And he was doing nothing but provide the shop and drinking.
Okay. So restoration work is behind glass. I apologize for the glare, but here you can see the octopus with the pensive face on it, and the sea snake that is swallowing a hand. So that's where you go if you're good, and if you're not good, you get to hang out with these chaps here. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Everybody's going down the river. So how are you enjoying the Mary Cemetery?
very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
And I also love the style of a village primitivism. Folk motifs.
Mm-hmm. Some of the oldest one I've seen was from 1970 something, but a lot of them are from the 1990s, 2000s. So we have some fairly new victims here in the Mary Cemetery. But If you want to die and have a cheerful tombstone, this is the place. So this fellow here appears to have been hit by a train and found the experience absolutely delightful. Not everyone is merry in the Mary Cemetery. It seems that the men are generally more cheerful than the women, I guess because they have more alcohol. Have a lot of these guys right here. Seems a bit melancholy in his cups.
Marina was sad because she couldn't find any women with bottles, wine bottles. But we paid a lot of attention and we managed to find at least 2 women with bottles.
Oh yeah? We did a thorough search. I've only seen this one. Where is the other one?
And there is another one.
All right, let's find the other one. Lead the way. Follow the cap.
So we found another drinking lady here. Because most of them are cooking, milking cows,
Weaving, praying.
weaving, and very few. This one.
This one?
Yeah, you see the bottle right there.
Ah, here we go. Here's another cheerful lady enjoying her morning beverage.
I see a lot of weaving, cooking, reading the Bible,
Yeah, that's what women are supposed to do, right?
praying. Yes.
There's a lady with a whole brood of children. And look how happy she is. Look how thrilled she is to have all of these kids.
And even this guy decided to come here to die.
Yeah. Love the mustache. Seems vaguely familiar to me, though, that mustache. Was it Charlie Chaplin, right? So we had a merry time at the Mary Cemetery, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
I mean, if you're going to die, you might as well be happy about it. That's what I always say. And so we head out of Romania, walking back to the border. After a lovely day.